and followed through on getting everything together. And he did a really good job.
Well, I really appreciate the effort that you and the Dark Overlord and Purple Shirt and John Junk.
Yes.
And who else am I forgetting?
Oh, Petey and Langston Henry showed up.
Langston.
And, everybody was there.
Well, I appreciate it, and I'm sorry I missed it. I heard it was awesome.
Well, next year, it's amazing how many people really want to see me physically hurt Purple Shirt.
Maybe we'll have to set that. You know when we should set that up for? During the marathon.
Okay.
On the webcam.
I'm thinking like a death cage match.
What if there was an actual match on the webcam during the FMU marathon? Officer Tom versus Purple Shirt.
I'm in.
Oh my God! Can you imagine that? Watching the two of you fight.
I know Purple Shirt would do it.
And it'll be like Thunderdome.
Yes, it would. I'm thinking. I'm seeing like a little midget, like on Purple Shirt's shoulders.
You think so? Oh yeah. Okay. Like I was just thinking along the lines of 2 men enter, 1 man leaves, and literally Purple Shirt or you, depending on who would win the fight, would be the only one to leave the cage, and the other one would be left lifeless in a lifeless blob. I think I see. We're going to start setting this up for March for the marathon.
Count me in.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm going to start training. You know, Purple Shirt isn't too far off being a lifeless blob as he is now, though.
Oh, zung. Zung, do you hear that, Purple Shirt? You just got zung.
The zinging never stops.
The zinging never does stop. And remember, your classic song, Purple Shirt is a Doofus.
Yeah, you should give that a little replay one of these days.
We will play it.
I'm going to send you my email address and my mailing address so that you can send that. I thought that the friend of Tom's shirt that Terry T brought was my prize.
No, oh no, that was just a perk for your super effort.
Yes, I appreciate it.
And I appreciate you making that effort.
We all had them on. It was pretty. We had like your own little army going there.
That's fantastic. I wish.
Yeah, we had a great time.
It killed me that I was not there.
Well, we'll make it up. We'll make up for it in some other way.
Oh, yes, we will.
Are you ready?
There are more times to have fun.
Absolutely. Are you willing to go shooting again?
Yes, I am. My thumb is completely healed.
Okay,
I now just have a scar for the rest of my life on my thumb, but I am ready. I think I might have to stick with the old
the wheel gun.
Yeah, I think the wheel gun served me better.
Yeah, well, we're going to take Mike Lapika, and Ken is willing to come along also.
Really?
Yeah, so we're going to have like a whole little party there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting.
It'll be like a shooting party, which is terrifying.
Yeah, I'm going to make you guys drink like a fifth of Jack Daniels before we go.
That sounds productive. That sounds like a responsible gun owner talking. You would not.
Of course not.
You're so responsible with this stuff, it's not funny.
Yeah, well, the liability all rides on my shoulders. So.
Exactly. Or if someone got hurt, you'd hold the other two at gunpoint and force them to dig a ditch to like bury the person that got hurt. You'd be like, this stays with the three of us.
Well, you know the old Officer Tom saying, right?
What's that?
3 could keep a secret if 2 are dead.
That's right. Let me know how that gun thing goes. I think I'm just going to let the 3 of you guys go.
Okay.
I'll stay back here safe and sound.
You don't want to come and just watch?
Maybe I will watch.
All right.
Well, buddy, are you on duty tonight?
No, actually, I just had a little appointment. I'm driving home. I wanted to catch up with you before you went off the air.
Well, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, and the props go out to everybody from WFMU for the record fair. We had a great time. Hopefully, if we get some kind of event going for the spring, everybody will be able to make it, even those wacky Canadian dudes.
I would hope so. That'd be awesome. And thank you to Mike Lupica for helping set things up.
Yeah, it was a great time.
I'm glad you guys had a good time, and next time we will all be there. Glad to have you back, buddy. Don't take off on us for 3 weeks again. I can't help it. That was work. The cardboard factory needed me.
All right, Tom.
You have a good night.
You too, buddy.
Thanks. Bye. Oh, it's about time we check in with the movie theater that we check in with every week. Yay. It's the best movie theater ever.
Thank you for calling Graham Cinema, located at 119 North Main Street, Graham, North Carolina. If you need to talk to me personally, call 336-229. Right there, leaving a message. Name is Tim Bob. I'll call you back just as soon as I get in. I promise I will. Did all that in one breath. That's pretty good, isn't it? All right, starting Friday, November 21st, we still have the Pirates of the Caribbean playing, but it will end Tuesday night, starting Wednesday, starting Wednesday. We got Freaky Friday. But anyway, Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp's in this movie. It's rated PG-13 because of the violence, and all seats $2. On Friday, it plays at 7 and 9:45. Saturday on 1, 4, 7, 9:45. Sunday at 1, 4, and 7, and Monday and Tuesday at 7 o'clock only. And it's a good movie. Everybody seems to enjoy it, so come check it out. It's only $2. You remember me talking the last 2 weeks about that little old homely prostitute's been coming by here trying to talk her way into the movies? You know, she said she'd trade out with me some sex for getting in the movies. And I said, you know how much it costs to get in this place? And she said, no, how much? I said, only $2. And she said, well, in that case, you'll have to give me a drink and a popcorn, remember? Little skanky-looking thing. Well, she came back. She won't give up. She said, Tim Bob, ain't there no way I could talk you into getting in the movie free? And I said, not with sex you can't. Now, you might sweep the floors or clean some windows or something, but not with sex. I said, I tell you what, I'm feeling generous tonight. I'm just going to let you in free anyway. How about that? And she said, well, I appreciate that. And I said, what's your name anyway? She said, well, I don't go by my real name. I go by Dixie because I'm ashamed of my real name. I said, what's your real name? You can tell me. She said, well, my name is Hillary Clinton, but I am not the Hillary Clinton. I said, well, I can look at you and tell that. I mean, you're a little bit too pretty and a little bit too classy both. She said, well, I don't want nobody confusing me with that woman. I said, well, it could have been worse. I mean, your folks could have named you George Bush. She said, would that have been worse? And I said, it is if you're a woman, I can tell you that much. Oh, well. Let me tell you a joke real quick. Jesus was walking down the road when he came in front of a hostile crowd. They was about to stone this woman to death. And Jesus said, what's going on here? And a fella says, she has committed adultery. And Jesus said, well, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. And the crowd got quiet and looked at each other. And all of a sudden, a big old rock fell out of the sky and landed square on her head and killed her. And Jesus looked up and he says, Father, I'm trying to make a point here with these sinners. Oh, well, come on to Graham and check us out. We'll love to have you. Thank you.
Yay. Nice work, Tim Bob. We love you. 201-200-9368 is the number. 201-200-WFMU. You know what we haven't done in a while? I have a pair of tickets right now. A pair of tickets to see the Buzzcocks at Irving Plaza. Thursday, December 4th. One pair of tickets to see the world-famous, legendary band, the Buzzcocks. December 4th. Thursday, December 4th. And I will give them away to whoever calls up and can win the Johnny Depp game. That's right, the Johnny Depp game. You know you know what it is? It's I give you a date, and you tell me the Johnny Depp movie that took place on that date. He's done a lot of period-type movies. 201-200-9368 A pair of tickets to see the Buzzcocks on the table for the person who can win the Johnny Depp game. I give you the date, you give me the movie, the Johnny Depp movie. FMU, you're on the air.
Hi,
Hi. Who's this?
this is Mary.
Mary, where are you calling from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
You're from Brooklyn? Are you interested in these Buzzcocks tickets?
Definitely.
What's your favorite Buzzcocks song?
Favorite Buzzcock song?
Coming up next on the schedule is the best show on WFMU. Tonight's scheduled host for the best show on WFMU is Tom Sharpling, who I am. And we will be taking you through till 11 p.m. The phone number. There's a new number tonight. If you want to rock it with the calls, everybody. 201 209 9368. That is the new phone number if you want to call. But if you want to rock, then I suggest you check out this record. I think it might be, but it might not be. Who knows? There's no way of finding out. There's only one way to find out. Let's call a record store and find out. And starting us off, hard rock from Samuel Prodi. Mr. Make-Believe. Reissued on the A Karma label, which is a division of Comet Records, which is a subsidiary of Comet Cleanser. But you don't need Comet Cleanser with a record like that. That record will blast that mold and mildew right off your countertop. That's how hot rockin' it is. The phone number, new phone number tonight, 201-209 9368. That is the number to call the show. 201-209 9368. It's Open Phone Tuesday right now, so you can get in on the action, or you can email me at, just go to friendsoftom.com, the official website for this radio show. And you can get in on the action. You writes the email, I reads the email. It's that quick. Boom, boom, boom. We have a new phone system, which I would love to get, which I will be working along with my associate producer, Matt. We will be getting a handle on things with it tonight. In the meantime, I'm going to read my email. Not the email you write to me, but the email that I get in the mail, my little mailbox, from my home account. Plan ahead, someone just wrote. Bailey Jaggers wrote me, plan ahead. I'm trying to think if I know anybody named Bailey Jaggers. I don't think so. Let me see what Bailey Jaggers. Plan ahead. Okay, the holidays are approaching ever so fast. Doesn't mean you have to have an empty wallet. You could just shave 0.5% off the home loan. Okay, you tricked me, Bailey Jaggers. That's junk mail. Mike C. I know a couple of guys named Mike. Strange rumor. What's the strange rumor that Mike C. is emailing me with? Strange rumor. The rumors are true. Finally, the whole truth you need on how anyone, even you, can make an extra $1,000 or so. Okay. Hey, come on, Mike C. That's wrong. You just tricked me. Marlon Perkins. That's the guy who did the Animal Wild Kingdom. He just sent something. Come to Mama. I am not going to open that one. I think I know what that is. Edgardo Vernon. New doctor's finding. I got to check this out, Edgardo. Okay. Yeah, I can't. The Magna RX patch helps increase your desire. No, I can't read too much about that. Edgardo, that's just junk. That's just spam you're sending me. All right. Now we venture into uncharted territory, trying out the new phone system. FMU, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hey, who's this?
Joe.
Hey, who's this?
Joe.
How are you tonight, Joe?
I'm doing very well.
So what's going on in your life, Joe?
What's going on? Starting to catch a little bit of the holiday spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you doing that?
Just kind of comes over you. It's inexplicable.
The holiday spirit isn't showing up in a bottle for you, is it, Joe?
Not in any extreme manner.
Little bit, though? Little bit?
Just a little bit.
How many drinks did you have tonight?
I'd say 2 glasses of red wine.
Okay. Have you eaten any dinner?
Not yet.
Okay. So you're pretty much drunk on an empty stomach.
I wouldn't say that at all. I was stretched over a couple of hours of time.
Could you drive right now?
Sure.
No, could you drive and not get picked up for a DUI?
Yes. I think I could.
You think you could?
I'm willing to testify. What's the couple of questions? What's the theme of tonight's show?
Oh, we're just doing all kinds of stuff here. We're going to announce our new contest that we have coming up.
Oh.
How about that, huh?
I generally don't like contests, but your contests are different than most.
Oh, well, thanks, Joe.
You're welcome.
So what? How was your Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving, Joe?
Fantastic. Wow.
Spastic?
That too. Fantastic.
How much did he eat?
Oh.
I
had 4 plates of turkey.
4 plates of turkey.
I had mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I had there was a nice mashed kind of squash.
Uh-huh.
Kind of an orange squash. Sweet.
Okay.
I had a cranberry Jello mold with mandarin oranges and nuts.
What did you make? Like, what did you bring to the table?
Goodwill and spirits. Happiness.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
And you brought your appetite. right?
Yeah, that's good. And let's see, we had cakes and pies,
Cakes and pies, okay.
a chocolate cake and a pumpkin pie.
Now, Joe, my associate producer here, reminds me that you're the guy who's been trying to quit smoking.
Without a pack of smoke somewhere, the house always smelled like smoke.
And you could also sign up for your membership card and your pen. You get a free the Best Show pen sent to you by me. Put in an envelope by yours truly. Do not take the envelope to some sort of cloning lab and clone my saliva on the back of the adhesive part of the envelope. I shan't stand for copies of me walking around the earth. God made me as I am, sir. There is only one. Hey, you know what the new contest is? Everybody, are you ready? We're going to be talking. This one's going to go on for a while, though, the new contest. Long time. No rush on this one right away, at least. Going to just take our time with this one. Do it right. The contest is called I Love the Best Show. Now, what kind of contest is that, you may be asking yourself? Simple. It is a contest where you, if you enjoy this show, you find a way of expressing your love for the show There are 3 rules for this contest. And if any of these rules are violated, I am not associated with the contest at all. And you are on your own. The rules are, you expressing your love for the show must be, it must be 3 rules. One of them is it must be documented. The other rule is it must be legal. Any violation of anything, and you're you will lose the contest, and I will turn you in to the officials if you deface public property. And it must be public. That's the other rule. Public, documented, and legal. Those are the only rules. And the prize for this one, I'm sending out the prizes this week for the people who won the song contest for the top 5 entrants in that. And those people are going to get some good prizes. But this will be the best prize ever. The prize you get for winning this contest. The I Love the Best Show contest. 201-209-9368 is the number. 201-209-9368. Call in. Help us test out our new phone system. Later in the show, I will be giving away a pair of tickets to see the movie directed by Bob Odenkirk of Mr. Show fame. Melvin Goes to Dinner. Thursday, December 11th at 9 p.m. over at the Anthology Film Archives. We will be giving them out later in the show. Right now, I'd actually like to play a game called Ask Me, Ask You. Now, the way Ask Me, Ask You works, you ask me a question, I answer it. I ask you a question, you answer it. It's simple. Ask me, ask you. (201-209-9368). I'm going to go back to my email. I did not finish reading my email because that call from Joe the Nasal Douche came in. Let's see. Riley Beasley just emailed me. Patch for weight loss. Okay. I'm not going to open that one. Carlton Spears emailed me. Let's see what Carlton Spears wanted. This is regarding something I must have written entitled Government Secured Investment June will, and then just WFHKYMRCTMNSTRM. So this is a reply to what I wrote. Auctions held weekly by city. No, this is also junk mail. Meh. Spam. Shame on you. Ooh. Here's one. Charles Richter just wrote me. Want to be porn stars working? Let's see what this is. John told me Teddy's mom did a porn vid. No, I can't. Shame on you, Charles Richter. Bo Jacobson just emailed me. What do you want, Bo? Hiya, sweetie. Me and my girlfriends just had a little photo shoot. What? That's more spam. Oh, my God. I thought these things were legitimate emails. I thought I was popular. But it turns out people just like sending me junk. FMU are on the air.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, who's this?
This is Mitchell, the cab driver.
The cab driver. What's up? One of the reasons you should pledge to WFMU during our marathon is for product such as that will be all yours and is unavailable anywhere else. We heard the Rob Roz, and if you want to hear the next great band on the Cherry Blossom Clinic, check out the show this Saturday, December 6th, between 3 and 6 p.m. to hear the Amber Smith on the show. Brooklyn's premier power popsters pop the Cherry Blossom Clinic. They pop by it for a live set. It's going to be good stuff. And by the way, they have a residency at Lit every Thursday night in December, except for Christmas. So check that out this Saturday on the Cherry Blossom Clinic, 3 to 6 p.m., hosted by Terry T. And starting us off on that set of music, the A-Frames. Modula is the name of the song, and the name of the CD is SS. Oh no, the name of the label is SS. The name of the CD is 2. It's A-Frames 2. That's right. Wah, wah. Speaking of 2, I will tell you that 209-9368 is the new number to call in on the show. 201-209-9368. That's the action line for you, the best show listener. If you want to get through, you don't use the old number. You call the new number, and it gets you right through. We announced the new contest for the show, which is the I Love the Best Show contest. Which what you have to do is show everyone that you love the best show on WFMU. The rules are it has to be public, it has to be documented, and it has to be legal. But other than that, you can do it. Show everyone you love the best show on WFMU. Later in the show, we will be giving out a pair of tickets to see the movie Melvin Goes to Dinner, directed by Bob Odenkirk, which will be playing Thursday, December 11th. At the film at the Anthology Film Archives series. In the meantime, it is Open Phone Tuesday, 201-209-9368. Again, 201-209-9368 is the number. Help test out our new phone system. FMU, you're on the air.
Tom is your father.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, what?
Hi, Dad.
What did I tell you to call me?
Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
You're doing your show, aren't you?
Yes, I am, sir.
Tommy, I've got great news for you.
What's that?
You're going to be a big brother.
I'm going to be a big brother?
Yep.
What do you mean? I kind of already am a big brother.
Well, yeah, technically you're right, but you're going to be one again.
Hold on. I'm going to be a big brother again.
That's right.
How am I going to be a big brother again?
Well, you know how it works, don't you? A man plants his seed and...
Oh, no, don't. I'm going to be a big brother like that?
That's right.
Oh. How?
Well...
I mean, not how, who?
Well, obviously this has been a tough year for me after your mother left me.
Uh-huh.
For that girl from your sister Janine's book club.
Well, she moved on.
Yeah, she moved out.
She did move out and moved on. And I don't think she left you for that woman. I think that was just kind of like a place to hide. Not hide, I guess hide might be harsh. A place to live away from you.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't always the best, you know that, but I always tried to provide for you guys, even though it was tough. But things are different now. I tell you this: for the past these past 4 months have been for the best of my life. I've got a new girlfriend. I'm not sure if you heard about this or not.
No, this is all news to me. Because I obviously did not see you on Thanksgiving,
yeah,
which we will get into.
Yes, of course. Her name's Patty Shelton, and I believe you know her. She was in your class.
Uh-huh. Well, hold on. Patty?
Patty Shelton, yes.
Yeah. How did you...
I believe she once dated you, too.
Well, it was like friends hanging out.
She said you were a little more than friends. She said I'm a lot better than you, too.
Oh.
She said you had some problems in that area.
That is not true.
Your old man doesn't, though.
Oh.
Nope.
That is the most disgusting thing.
As is evidenced by the news that I laid on you earlier.
Uh-huh. Which is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I don't think so. Hey, you know, Patty said she wants that Police album back.
Which one?
I don't know. I think it's called Synchronicity or something like that. I guess you lent her this record or she lent you a record.
Synchronicity?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see if I can find I'll see if I can find her copy of Synchronicity.
Well, you can bring it over when you come over for Christmas.
I don't know if I'm going to be coming over for Christmas.
Come on, you've got to. Come on, buddy. We're getting married in February. on Valentine's Day, and I want you right by my side.
You want me right by your side?
You're my best man.
Oh.
You know, if you were here right now, I'd ask you to give me 5 because you're the best, son.
You'd ask me to what? Slap you 5?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, why not Danny or Sean?
They're not going.
To what?
To the wedding. Either Janine or Rhoda.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they
it really stinks because I wanted to have Kryptonite play the reception.
Yeah, Sean's band.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they well, why are they not going? This is news to me.
They have issues with it. I'm just glad you don't. You know, I'm glad that you.
I have probably more issues with it than they do.
Why?
Because how old are you, Dad?
Pardon me?
How old are you?
I'm 53.
You're 53. When are you going to stop? I can't even keep track of how many times you've been married or shacked up with someone.
Well,
I mean, you went back to Mom, sure.
Right.
Which I don't know why she kept taking you back.
Your mother and I are. I'm learning so much from Patty. I think she explained it like your mother and I are karmically bound somehow. I'm not quite sure what that means exactly, but it's on a whole different level, I guess. But that's over though. Now it's Patty and Roger for life now.
For life.
Hey, speaking of your mother.
Yeah.
Maybe you can help me out with this.
What's that, Dad?
Is your mom hooking up with Jeff Cooper?
Jeff Cooper.
From Radio Hut.
Oh, that guy at Radio Hut?
Yeah. I asked because one of my spies said he saw them at Radio Hut, and they looked like they were getting pretty chummy together.
One of your spies?
Yeah.
And what exactly are your spies, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, well, you know the Browder brothers from down the street, right?
Sure.
Ray and Chip.
Yep.
I give each of them $1 to tail your mom for a couple hours after school.
To tail Mom?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you care?
Well, I want to see if she's playing by the rules.
And what exactly are the rules?
They're my rules.
Yeah. And the rules. What are the rules exactly? You can go get one of your son's former girlfriends pregnant. Yes, is that in the rules?
Sure. And she can go out with ugly guys.
She can.
Yes.
So why would you have a problem if she was going out with the guy from Radio Hut?
He's a good-looking guy.
Jeff Cooper?
Yeah.
Oh, I might beg to differ with that.
Well, let's not split hairs on that. I just I know, a little jealous, I guess. You know what I mean?
You get jealous.
A little bit,
Well, yeah, I do. I think that's a little hypocritical.
Well, I mean, I did my best to provide for her and you guys for
Well, that is completely up for dispute.
Well,
How many times did you actually have a job where they handed you a paycheck at the end of the week?
you know, the last one I had was the DJ gig out in eastern Iowa. Back in, that was about 15 years ago.
Yeah, that was the last steady paycheck.
Hey,
And since then, there's been all different kinds of these failed, pathetic ventures that you go on, right?
well, I wouldn't say that. I know you were never down with the Stephen Stills knives.
Yes.
And you were never down with the leather.
No, that was a complete fraud.
Or the maps. I bought those bulk maps, and it turned out that they were from. A lot of stuff was missing from the maps, and of course I sunk about $13,000 that I didn't have into that your grandmother's money.
Well, why don't you remind us what there were a couple things missing from the maps that I think people might find funny.
Antarctica.
Yeah, that's something a little bigger.
Africa.
That's right. Africa was missing from one of the maps. That's fantastic, Dad.
Well,
did you look at one of the maps before you bought them?
It looked right to me. I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm not the world traveler. I was busy hustling to put food in your mouth. You know, I should have been out exploring the world, but I was saddled with a mortgage and you know, screaming babies.
Yeah, which you had no problem creating.
But you know, I think things are turning around for me. I've been involved in something lately that you know, it's. Let me just say, I hope your mom isn't trailing me, isn't having me tailed, because on the surface, this thing looks like it could be kind of shady, but it really isn't.
And what is that, Dad?
Well, you know Craig down at Muffler Mania.
Down on Muffler Row?
Exactly, yeah.
Sure.
I've been helping Craig and transfer a bunch of mufflers from the store to this box truck that he's got. And, yeah, we do it every night from about midnight to 3 in the morning. Every night for the past week or so.
Yeah. Why the off hours?
Well, you know, I asked him that. He said because the mufflers are cooler at that time, like they're not as overheated or something.
Okay.
You know, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't have some doubts also. You know Chubb DiMartini, right?
That was that guy you used to hang out with.
Yeah.
Sure.
Who I should say is mad at you for not going to the cookout. He's still mad.
Okay, I'm sorry, Chubb.
He said that Craig.
Why did I just apologize to Chubb DiMartini?
Well, he commands a certain respect, I think. He did lead the JC softball team to the state championships back in the late 70s, 79, I believe it was.
Yeah. That was fantastic.
That counts for something in my book.
Yeah.
I don't know about yours.
I like how you still call him Chubb, and you don't call him by his new nickname, Three Fingers.
Well, I don't like to hurt a guy when he's down. You know.
Sure.
Anyway, Chubb says that he heard that Craig was starting a muffler shop in Southbridge called Muffler Villa.
Okay.
So, I don't know if that's true or not, but as long as I get my $4 an hour, I'm good to go, and my mouth is shut.
So you have no problems. Basically, you know, you were not born yesterday. Obviously, you're 53. You know, as well as anybody, that those mufflers are stolen.
Tom, I've had a motto my entire life.
What is that?
And that motto is: if I'm not 100% certain of something, it's all open. It's all game.
If you're not 100% certain about something,
I'm gonna take that person's word. And Craig says that he's moving the stuff to this warehouse so it can just be cooler, so that the mufflers can cool down.
Yeah, because they're so hot.
Yeah.
You know what? You know these are stolen. So you have no problem stealing these mufflers.
Hey, like I said, I don't know that for sure. Hey, what is up with you and Merv Reynolds?
What do you mean?
This guy just says that he every time I see him, He says, "When's your son going to apologize to me?"
I don't even know
You
what.
hit him with a shopping cart, he says.
How long ago was that?
I think it was probably 2001, maybe.
Uh-huh.
At the Commons. I don't know what it was. It was at. I think it was at the Food Elephant.
At the Food Elephant.
Yeah.
I have. If I.
Oh, you don't shop there? That's Food Elephant's not good enough for you?
No, Food Elephant is fine. It's a good grocery store, except for the. I wouldn't get any produce from the Food Elephant.
Oh, you saw that thing on the news?
No, I didn't see it. What was on the news?
There was some big uproar that Food Elephant was using like month-old produce that they had like spray painted green.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I could tell just by shopping in the store that was the case.
Well, I'm trying to get a gig there, actually.
You're trying to work
Yeah.
at the Food Elephant.
Yeah.
Well, so you really are you're diversifying now.
I'm trying. Hey,
Dad.
Speaking of...
I should say to everybody, this is my dad calling in right now. This is Tom's dad.
Hey, we aren't on the air, are we?
Oh, yeah, we're definitely on the air.
You are kidding.
No, you knew that.
Well, let me give a shout-out to Patty. Maybe she's listening. Patty, I just want to tell you that I love you more than anything I've ever loved in my life.
Oh,
Anybody I've ever loved in my life.
Thank you, Dad.
I will go to the ends of the earth for you, my special lover. And I look so forward to our next lovemaking session, which will hopefully be within the hour.
Oh, God. That's the most disgusting thing I have ever heard. I thought the news that you... First of all, it's so disgusting that you actually are going to be a father again.
Hey, speaking of things that are disgusting...
Yeah?
You haven't by chance gone to the men's room at the Orange Claudius at Newbridge Commons, have you?
The men's room in the Orange Claudius? No, I have not.
There's what looks to be a drawing of you getting bonked by Hillary Clinton with the body of an ape.
Getting what?
Bonked.
What do you mean by bonked?
What do you think I mean?
Am I getting hit over the head with a club? Okay, then I know exactly what you're talking
exactly. About. And the guys and I were talking about it, Chubb and the guys. We think Merv did it.
He drew that.
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah.
A picture of me. I think.
Come on, son. You and I have been through a lot together. Did you hit him with a shopping cart or not?
I don't think I did. Why would I hit him with it?
I don't know. I mean, it could have been an accident.
Well,
he's convinced. He's convinced it was malicious, though. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, or him. You know, it's really. You know, you really. I have to say, hearing you say that thing about loving Patty more than anyone or anything you've ever loved in your life is not surprising, really, when it gets down to it.
Well, I didn't really mean it.
You didn't mean what?
That I loved her more than anything. Or anyone.
Well, who do you love more than anyone? I think I know the answer to that. You.
I thought you were going to say evil. I really did.
You thought I was going to say you loved evil more.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
But you love you more than anyone or
Well,
anything.
you know, I mean, that's how you should live your life, I think. You put yourself first and make sure you're as happy as you can be, and then maybe look out for the other people. I don't know. Hey, I have a question for you.
What's that, Daddy?
I know you're doing pretty well at the cardboard company.
Yeah.
And I want to know if you want to help me out and invest in something.
Oh. What do you want me to invest in?
My house payments.
That's not an investment. How is that an investment?
Well, I mean, you don't want to see your old dad get thrown out in the street. I mean, your mom was taking care of that stuff for the last 15 years.
Yeah, and then you threw her out.
Well, after I got canned from the station, and then she...
15 years ago.
And then, I had to come home and get unemployment, and you know it. I mean, I'm a DJ. That's all I'm ever going to be. That's all I want to be. And if nobody wanted to hear my style of radio, then screw them.
And your style of radio is, just for anyone who's not familiar with the great Roger Sharpling, broadcaster?
I only play 3 artists.
They are?
Gary Puckett.
Yes.
You know who else?
Yeah, I know the other one.
Oh, you want to hear me say it?
I want to hear you say it.
You want to hear me say it?
Yeah, I want to hear it come from your mouth, Daddy.
Mac Davis.
Yeah, that's right. And?
Karen Carpenter.
Not the Carpenters,
no.
mind you.
You know,
just that one album.
That's right.
Yeah. Good work, Daddy. You know, maybe if you diversify as a disc jockey.
I know what I like. I know what America needs, and that's what it is. Hey, question again for you.
Yeah, what's that?
Are there any openings at Consolidated Cardboard?
I'm going to say no.
You know, I was thinking, Patty and I were talking, and she agreed with me. I think I can really turn that place around.
Consolidated Cardboard is doing great right now, Dad.
You could do better, and I could make people buy the crap out of some cardboard.
So you want to be a salesman?
That's right.
Yeah.
Who can I talk to there?
I'll put your name into the mix.
Well, if I don't hear anything for a week, I will go over your head. Wouldn't it be great if we worked together?
Let me think about it. Let me just picture that for 1 second. Okay, no, it wouldn't.
What do you mean?
What didn't you understand about that? No, it wouldn't be great if we worked together.
Well, think about it. You could drive me to and from work every day, just like when you were 16.
Yep, because you don't have a driver's license anymore.
That's right.
Because
a certain cop had a vendetta out for me.
Yeah, when you threw up on him.
Well, that was uncontrollable, and you know that. You were there.
Yeah, you know what? I was there. I was 7.
And you remember what happened that night?
Yeah, of course I do.
You let the team down at the Little League game.
Yeah.
And I was so shocked and disappointed because it was the second to last game of the season, and it totally knocked your team out of the contention for championship. And I went straight to Zach's Pub.
Yeah.
And downed about 6.
Yeah, 6 what?
Bourbons.
Yeah.
And
now you don't think there's any way we could have lost the big game, which I barely remember. The only thing I do remember about that big game is you putting yourself in the lineup.
The game, there was no way I was going to watch you guys lose that game. Yeah. At that point, I was part of the team, I felt.
Yeah, and I do remember you pretending to be a child.
You'll get no argument from me. I got down on my knees. I put the cleats on my knees.
Yeah, you walked out like Dorf.
Well, there's video of that. I should tell you. And I have seen it.
Okay.
And enough time has gone by that I can get a chuckle out of it. I'd be lying if I said I didn't look absolutely crazed in this video.
That's what I remember. I remember you. What was the name of the bar again?
Zach's.
Yeah, I remember you after, and this is the other. It comes back to me in pieces now. I guess this is stuff I blocked out.
It's probably best that way because I got to be honest. I had about 4 belts before that game even started. I started at work.
Yeah. And the one thing you don't that just came back to me is that you lost the game. You were responsible for the final strikeout.
That is still up for debate.
No, you got struck out by a 7-year-old.
I did not.
Was there even a pitcher, or was it a T-ball?
It was T-ball.
It was. That's right. It was T-ball. You struck out in T-ball.
I did not. I said I'll go to my grave, and if I have to, I'll have it written on my tombstone.
And what's it going to say?
That last swing, I did make contact with that ball. It was a foul ball. The ball just happened to not get off the tee.
Yeah, we
and
lost.
And you know the rule. if there is contact, no matter how slight,
Yeah.
it's a foul ball.
Yeah. And then you left me in the car as you went into Zach's pub.
I tried to get you to come in.
Yeah. But I didn't want. Gee, I wonder why I didn't want to.
Well, it's best that you didn't, because I did get into a fight in there.
Oh.
Carl Henderson's dad said that, basically what you said, that I did lose the game.
Yep.
And I threw my bourbon in his fat face.
Yeah.
And he tried to stuff my head into the pool table.
Into it?
Yes.
Daddy, you're, I gotta say, I've been disappointed with you my whole life.
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
I mean, the scams and the schemes and the short-term thinking.
Tom, I'm what is called a in-the-moment kind of guy. I like to live in the moment. And
yeah. HotDiggityDog.com. Do you remember that one?
I do.
Yeah. Trying to sell novelty costumes for hot dog stands so that they can have a guy out in front in a hot dog costume. How many hot dog stands do you think there are out there?
Well,
that would need costumes.
You'd think there'd be a lot, and we've talked about this before. The downfall of that whole thing was that there was no ventilation in those suits.
Yeah. How many people passed out in the suits, Daddy?
I don't know. I 16. I don't know. Hey, I found a box of your stuff the other day.
Uh-huh.
A bunch of mementos.
Okay.
Yes, it was up in the closet in your old room.
Where you weren't supposed to look?
Well, you don't live there anymore. I just figured it was fair game. And
Sure.
I was actually looking for something there that I thought I had hidden.
Was there anything written on the box?
Yeah, it said Tommy's stuff, don't open.
Yeah.
Especially you, Dad.
And what did you do?
I opened it.
You couldn't resist.
Well, I figured, the statute of limitations had worn off.
The what?
The statute of limitations.
The statute of limitations?
That's what I said.
You said statue of limitations.
That's what it is, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not a marble statue.
What is it?
It's a legal term.